Hi, welcome to F&M Tarot. My name's Venna. Today I'll be reading for Libra. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. So Libra, first card I have here is King of Cups. And what the King of Cups is saying is, so cups is to do with emotions and feelings, and one of our roles in life is to overcome our emotions so that we become the master of it doesn't become the master of us. And I feel like some of you are reaching a point where you're either on the cusp or you have overcome your emotions. So this is dealing with past trauma and fear and experiences, and therefore, so you're reaching a point where you no longer hold as much fear. You're no longer as afraid as you were in the past. So this is giving you a lot of renewed confidence and abilities to go and do the things you've always wanted to do. So I see some of you going back to school. You might have, you might have a bachelor's degree, and you decided to go do your master's, but you either stepped away due to life, or if you're a female, you might have had children, and now is a good time to go back. I can also see some of you doing things for the first time that you never thought you would do. So this could be things like trying yoga. Yoga is one of those things where people has this perception that is quite hard, challenging, impossible to do, but it really isn't. I do yoga myself, or have in the past, not too much recently. And for me, it was one of those things that I just started. There were some challenges getting used to positions and controlling my breathing, but showing up 4 times a week for a good 6 months. I soon got pretty good at it, been proficient at it, and it became part of my life. And it really helped me to balance my emotions and to feel all those things I have going on inside. So yeah, I do see, even some people taking up yoga to help with their emotions, the regulation and letting things go and letting things flow. And some of you, I get the sense it's been a while. Some of you could have been bottling things up, for decades, and it's finally like, ooh, you've had a chance to release all these things that have held you back, and it's like a new lease of life, which is reflected in the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be a change of direction that could be happening for you. So some of you, might have been working for a company for a fair while, many years, and you're finally realizing that, given that we had the pandemic and there's so much uncertainty going on, the best part of 3 years, that you're perhaps thinking that, well, I've always wanted to go hiking, in this mountain range, or I've always wanted to go start my own business selling apparel or a clothing brand, and you've got this renewed sense that if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? And so there's a renewed sense of inspiration to go do things, to change the direction you're going in life, because you know full well that whatever happens, that even though you might do something, you finish and you realize, okay, I've done this, I'm happy, I'll go back to my old life. But the fact you went and did something for you, and you did it with confidence and not in fear of how it might put you back in your career or how it might affect your finances, although you should do things with a calculated risk, but you're not letting things hold you back. And that, I think, is the essence of the lesson of how we should approach a lot of things in life, that if we want to do something, we make a plan and we actually go and execute. And there's nothing worse than, this is nothing worse than having regrets in life because you wish you did something but you didn't, which is one of the common things. There's a thing I've read where the common regrets the dying have, and one of them upon reading was that they wish they did more things while their health was there, or they were in better spirits. And yeah, some of you've probably getting the sense that you're not getting younger, and the opportunity might not come again, so you're going to make the most of it. And yeah, I see a lot of you going out and doing things, and and living your life and having a blast while you do it. And the next card is the Nine of Pentacles. And what I'm getting with the Nine of Pentacles is that for some of you, this is an opportunity to land a dream job. So you could be in an organization and a promotion could actually be available, which is for a position that you've always wanted. And I see some of you getting this. The timing is right. You've done the hard yards in your organization and you've been recognized for your efforts. And I do see you becoming successful in getting this role that you've coveted for so long. I'm also getting as well that certain people they're in a stage of life where they're just comfortable with themselves. Like they accept who they are, they know who they are, they understand their flaws, and they maximize on their strengths, and they're just happy. Like they're just going with the flow, the flow of life. And part of the journey when we go through the Kingdom of Pentacles, based on the story of the tarot, is not resisting to change and not resisting to what comes and goes, but letting it flow and slowly raising a vibration. And I sense that a lot of you will be raising your vibration and attracting a lot of things that you've been manifesting into reality. So this could be more money, could be additional jobs, or like if you've got a business, you want additional franchises to expand your operations. This could be studying more, having the time to study, to learn more, to then either for your own pleasure or to help the family business grow. This could also be simply something I can see you even doing modeling. And modeling isn't just for the fit and the beautiful. It could be anyone, old, young, wide, short, tall, thin. I see some of you just getting out there and expressing yourself in a way you never thought you could, given now's opportunities are presenting itself for you to go and do that. Now, I hope this reading helps.